Let's get right into the first match of the evening. Blue Eyes White Privilege.
Yo, Casey.
Sassy. Oh my god.
Yo, Casey.
Yo, you can't make me laugh that hard. Nothing has even happened yet, and I'm cracking. okay. The fact that I was listening to Kendrick Lamar's new album the whole time just makes that joke so much better.
I've been fiending to listen to that, man.
Dude, it's really good. Like,
I've only heard that last song on there.
Mortal Men?
Yes.
The one with the interview?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that's... We'll talk about that in a second. They're going to stage strikes. Blue Eyes White Privilege, a.k.a. Ludovico.
A.k.a. Casey.
Yeah, he's known for his Falcon in Melee.
Right.
We'll see how he does in PM. Sassy is one of those players who, we've seen him play the Zelda time and time again.
Yeah.
He has those close matches.
Right.
But he has that last-second clutch factor that he can't quite pull off. So I'm curious to see if that training, if being back in the lab, viewing the old vids on the YouTube channel have really helped him out. As he's off to quite the start.
Woo!
Great use
go.
of the up B there. Sweet spots onto that ledge and gets a beautiful edge hawk to take the first stock of this game.
Now let's talk about the matchup here. Fundamentally, the difference is this. You are going to see
double knee.
God, let's go.
Sassy with an
He's
opportunity?
Down.
No.
Okay, so here's what we're getting at. Is you're going to see Zelda, who has fantastic normals, fantastic specials, and really can control the stage and the areas around her very well. And she really is present there. Now, when it comes to her dash dancing, though, it's a bit more to be desired. And in the opposition, that's where Captain Falcon excels, is his dash dancing, his movement. Yeah. So watch between the two, and let's see how you can really get away with some of this stuff. You're going to watch Sassy and Zelda have to really commit to an option. They have to go all in. They can't really bail out. They can't bait using their movement.
Well, one thing that Sassy can do, and you were seeing this is he's playing a very evasive Zelda. He's trying to put some distance between himself and Ludovico, and in order to launch some of those projectiles out, like we're seeing now, kind of stuff some of the movement options that Falcon has. So what Ludovico is going to have to do in retaliation is really come in close so that Sassy feels uncomfortable even throwing out one of those Din's fires. And then after that, after essentially baiting an option from Sassy, that's when we're going to be seeing Ludovico coming in with options like knees.
Punish? No.
Oh, yeah, that was an easy punish opportunity for Ludovico. Ends up almost costing him a stock there.
Interesting choice. Oh, God, knee coming up. Not going to get the second one, though. And this is something that you will see that is signature to Casey. He will abuse that knee at neutral. He does it not only in this game, but in Melee as well.
He really likes it. He loves that knee, and you're going to be seeing him using it as often as he can. He's trying to get in, trying to understand exactly what Sassy's next move is, but Sassy, with a well-spaced back air, has an opportunity here to potentially get the edge guard.
Oh, the fire!
The Din's fire! Nice!
Good anti-air. Looking to not let Zelda onto the ground. Not going to get him just yet, though. Casey is looking for the next one. Not going to find it just yet. Coming back up.
Ooh, and that time he uses get-up attack just before the Din's fire could reach and plants the elbow and takes that second stock from Sassy.
Good stuff. Oh, got him with his own knee.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is that with Zelda, she has two knees.
Essentially.
Fair and bear, essentially.
Yeah, the sweet spot fairs and sweet spot bears. They're nothing to be trifled with, to say the least.
Exactly.
Still got that nice electrifying effect that the knee has. Okay.
Right. Great movement that we're seeing from Casey. Good job reading the grab.
And Sassy right now seems like he's trying to throw out options prematurely to essentially bait Casey into falling into one of those frame traps.
Yes.
But
you're absolutely right.
What Ludovico's doing a really good job of is getting knocked off to the stage. I'm sorry, my boy. It's about to be a wrap right now. Falcon has some really bad recovery. He's not going to be able to make that back. And Sassy taking that first game with a solid 2-stock.
Absolutely. And, I mean, you saw exactly what we're talking about. Sassy doing a fantastic job of committing and saying, I'm reading this option. This is what you're primarily going to do. And then, punishing.
Yes.
Because that's the thing. With Captain Falcon, to an extent, if you're playing him optimally, it's a little bit linear at times. I mean, you're dash dancing, you're looking for that grab. And then you're going to try to get those setups, try to get those up airs after those throws, And it's... To an extent, it can be linear, and that's why sometimes it's difficult to kind of throw that mix-up in there, especially when you can read those moments and punish with Zelda for some of those wider attacks that she has.
Yeah, and one thing that I want to see more from Ludovico is really getting in Sassy's face, making it so that Sassy isn't as comfortable with throwing out the projectiles as much as he was in that last match. And I think maybe that has something to do with this stage choice. It's a little bit smaller, which means Falcon's dash has a lot more range on the stage from a percentage standpoint,
right.
Which means that it's going to be a little bit more claustrophobic, but still give Falcon enough room to kind of execute on some of those combos.
Oh, baby!
Sassy doesn't even mind the stage change, answering quickly with a beautiful sweet spot aerial there.
Coming in using that fire, trying to create a bit of difficulty for, Captain Falcon to approach here. Now,
Yeah.
Casey is really at the will of Sassy, using great jobs to frame trap, baiting him to press a button, constantly having out meaty and active attacks.
And I want to see Casey go for more of those tomahawks. I think tomahawks would be really good for him. What Sassy's doing is that he's recognizing that when Casey jumps, is to do an aerial and approach. And Sassy's response, more often than not, is just a neutral B.
Yes.
Because it essentially stuffs out the nair and a lot of Casey's approaches. So if he does more of those tomahawks, if he just does empty jumps that essentially fake out when he exactly is going to come in with an attack, that's going to bait Sassy into doing an option early, and that's when he can land the knee.
Up air? No, not going to happen.
Ooh, catches him with that up smash. Sassy with an opportunity, potentially. Ooh, how is Casey going to get out of this situation? He's close, but you can already feel that the flow of the game is very much in Sassy's field.
Right, because, Sassy's doing such a good job of controlling the space right in front of him. Now, granted, right now, it's a little bit contested.
And
He's
not
gonna
the
put
best
fire.
DI either. That's unfortunate for
Punish.
Casey.
That's it.
No, it's
No!
not.
There's another one. Yes! That's
Yeah.
going to be right off the top rafters. Team Rocket for the stock.
And he's able to confirm with that second up air. That was really good stuff by Sassy. Sassy has a lot of momentum right now, and he's sitting pretty at 3 stocks. Casey, how is he going to answer this back?
He's going to look for that knee. He's going to continue to push. You have Sassy at a higher percentage. What he's going to want is a lot of aerials. Use those knees, use those bears, use those up airs, use those neutrals.
Oh, he tried to go for a wall jump knee there. Trying to get a little stylish, but Sassy was able to go right through that and evade that option.
I honestly want to see more up airs. But granted, now I understand a bit more, because if he does those up airs, he loses the chance for potential more combo abilities. So as you approach those higher percentages, as Captain Falcon, you want to get those solid hits, those sweet spots, and finish off those stocks efficiently.
We haven't seen too many grabs actually from Ludovico, and that's unfortunate. It's Falcon's grab, especially the up throw and the down throw, lead to a lot of combo options.
Yes,
and we
absolutely.
didn't see that, and that meant that honestly, Blue Eyes White Privilege couldn't really execute on his combo game like he would like, and that is
Correct.
so critical for Falcon.
Yes.
That is so critical for Falcon. You don't have the recovery, but what you do have is an amazing combo game, and and a great punish game as well. And if you can't execute on those two things, well, you get 2-0'd.
And that's how Sassy was doing such a great job stuffing out those options, being very reactive, and just pushing out Captain Falcon and Casey and Ludovico that much more. Thank you so much.